Good evening, everyone. This is Shruti from the core team of Via Plymouth's Chennai chapter. Hope you are all staying safe. Know How is a series of knowledge sharing sessions or webinar in the cybersecurity domain to educate others, spread awareness, and bring out new opportunities to beginners by Via Plymouth's Chennai team. Our goal is to bring out as many security researchers as possible and give clear guidance in the cybersecurity domain. We are back with an interesting webinar topic, social engineering today. Thank you everyone for your interest. We'll be conducting knowledge sharing sessions like this in the upcoming events. Do support us. Today we have our speaker, Sudhakar M. He's a developer turned to a security person for securing applications and wanted to promote awareness among the rural areas. So started OAS Toothukudi chapter and successfully conducted 3 events and gave awareness to more than 100 people and have been acknowledged by Zero Cecil and some colleges. So now over to you, Sudhakar M.
Yeah, thank you. So, okay. Hi all. Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you.
bro. Yes, bro.
Yeah. Sure. So, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we are gonna look about social engineering today. So, what is a social engineering? So before knowing that social engineering, we have to know what a social engineering is. So yeah, these are only for educational purpose. So yeah, everything told here is personal, and don't misuse this. If you are misusing these resources outside, you can be put under law. So we are gonna see about what social engineering is and the attack vectors of social engineering and some practical example and how we can prevent social engineering and laws of the social engineering. Uh, Let me put it in DMD. So, what is social engineering? So, social engineering is a manipulation of people to perform an action. The action may be best or the worst. Like how we can say this. Um, you're getting information from them or making them do some works that they are not intended to do. And yeah, we have and by using social engineering, you can manipulate someone and get what is required for you, and you can also take their interest as an tool to get some information from them. So okay, and yeah, so social engineering involves 4 steps: information gathering, establishing a relationship with the target, exploitation, and exit. So information gathering. First, we have to get the information from them, and then we can gather from by various sources, and then using information. We have we have to establish a relationship with the target. First, we have to engage with the target. We have to create a story and then interact with the target, and then the exploitation process happens. We have to maintain the story like we have discussed above, and we can extract the information from them. We can gather whatever information we needed, and then this is the important step: exit. So we have to cover the tracks. The person doesn't need to know that they are social engineered, and we have to close the interaction and exit. Uh, Yeah, information gathering. So how we can gather information? We can gather information by the technique called OSINT. OSINT is nothing but open source intelligence. Okay. So we can have some techniques to get information from OSINT. I will display that practically. So okay, our target is now Sriram K7 is our target. So we have to gather information about him. So okay, this is our target. Here is a first there is a LinkedIn profile. Yeah, we can get his profile. Mm, uh, First, what is he doing? He's a founder and CEO of Tech Greek Groups. Founder and then he's 22 years, and he was a Google BRP top security researcher. He is a bug bounty hunter, and he had disclosed his websites like Quora and Instagram and company website. So first we go to the company website. So it is achieved. Then Instagram profile. Yeah, here we can see three companies here. So he was also CEO of GearPit. And Lexa Foundation. So what this company is about? It's Tech Greek. It's about tech and edu and fintech estates, food and more. So here disclose the information here, and yeah, then GearPit. GearPit, it's all about bikes and cars, automobile. And let's so Instagram needs not the so let's is a tech community. So it's a community. Looks like a community. So yeah, we can conclude from this. He's a tech guy. Yeah, he also knows about automobiles, and he is a bug bounty hunter. Okay. So now we can look into his posts. He had talked about physics, so he knows physics. He had given talks in OSP, and he found a bug in Google. His Google VRP profile. Stickers. His friends, and he has given talks. So yeah, he gives speeches. So we can get some info from him from this, and going through his LinkedIn profile more. So he's an advisor of cybersecurity advisor at the 3G institutions. It is an IIT research park. And he is a Chennai chapter leader for GalScript Foundation. Yeah, this is already we are seeing this. There is a real estate one and Greek capital stock market. Yeah, he was a security researcher. I mean, a bug bounty hunter. Global youth leader. He was a global youth leader for UNESCO. So he worked as a junior developer. So he knows coding. He was a campus ambassador, software design engineer. So he done an internship with Google as a software design engineer. His education. He studied at Nazareth Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Adi College of Engineering. Yeah, this is his volunteer experiences. So he is an educational counselor at the SEC and career consultant at Tech Grip Careers and a trainer, a network trainer at Cybersecurity and a brand manager at Nantra. He was an animal welfare associate. So yeah, he was fond of animals. Yeah, this is what we can get also going to his Quora. So Quora is for questions and answers. So what here? So this was the third year computer science engineering student there. It was before I think his Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and his mail ID. CEO at Agri Groups. It's both mail IDs. So what we can do with this mail ID? Okay. So your okay, I'm opening it up. So yeah, his password, breached the password. So we can use this for logging. We can try, but maybe he has changed his that. So okay, these are all what we can get. So before we can try that. So yeah. First email. We can change the password. Here we can try password. So here it asks for a phone number. Try another way. If he has a security questions, we can try to answer it from OSINT. So Google Authenticator. So backup code, nothing. Okay. So if we add anything, so we can do that. Or if the password works, that also we can get into his mail ID and use his accounts. Okay. Then So okay, then we can extract our information from Google search. So we can also make the search effectively. So if you are using Google Docs and get certain data. So if you wanna search for a PDF that that gives any papers or anything else, we can search like. So, yeah. So we can see that it's another Sriram Kesavan. So it's an doctor, I guess. So okay, if we had anything posted as an PDF, so we can look for this. We can use Google Docs to extract information from like this. So okay, then so we can gather from the gathered information. We have to prioritize the information. So how we can prioritize it? Um, like we have got the data, but it's a high priority because it can be used for verification, and then there is some low things like uh, so can be that can be used, but we can prioritize in a low level. So we have to get after gathering, we have to prioritize the information and then plan the attack. So how we can plan the attack is like if he was one of animals, then we can try to manipulate from uh, by asking him about animals or anything like that. So that's how we plan attacks, and then so elicitation is like a casual conversation. So this doesn't involve any questions or like nothing. That's uh, it was a casual conversation. We can use some cover stories and get details. Elicitation doesn't look so. It's a basic conversation that we do to a stranger, and it doesn't look like an interrogation or anything else. So pretexting is how to become anyone. Uh, we can become anyone by pretexting. So that means that we cannot dress up like that or like that. It can be their minds becoming someone by their minds. Um, then it's more than creating a lie. So it's not like a simple lie. It is some more. It is something that involves more than that. We can become someone by using their accents and all. Then doctors and salespersons they use this before going to say something to you. They pretext as you, and then they approach you to tell some details. So this is how pretexting works. And then okay, after doing that information gathering and pretexting someone, then we have to approach the target. So how we can approach the target? So this is going to be the first meeting or anything else. So we have to plan how plan that. Like we have to be well prepared. We can use the information gathered. We can prioritize the information and take that in our mind, and then going to talk to them. So we can when talking, we can use their accents. So if someone is using your accent, you get well attached to them. So using their accent is helpful, but using more accent will degrade you. So that person will think that he is trying to be you, and then he will disconnect the talk and go and say no to emotions. So there are some times where we have to do some unemotional works that we can call someone and get we can call like asking donation or something that like that, so that the person can tell more details. We can ask a donation for trust, like that, we can call them. So there is no emotion for the when do we do social engineering using their interest. So how we use their interest, we have gathered information like he was a tech guy, so he knows tech, and he was interested in tech, so we can approach it like asking questions related to them, and asking something related to them can relate can sorry can give you more perfect result. So and then understanding micro expression. So there is another part, understanding micro expressions. So we can see that later. And building a rapport. Rapport is where being in sync with the person and the testing the rapport. So okay, then we have to go. We can go with the micro expressions. So how we can notice micro expressions and how we can create them. We can fake them while social engineering. So when you are anger, your face will look like this. So how we can create an anger? You can pull your eyebrows down. You can try now. Get your eyebrows down. Your and try to touch your nose with your eyebrows, and now with the eyebrows down, open your eyes wide without adjusting the eyebrow position, and now put your lips together and tight, and now a tension is created. So this is how an anger looks. Just see your face in the mirror after doing this. And then uh, you can create sadness. So how we can create sadness is um, drop your mouth open. So open your mouth slightly, and then pull your corners of the lips down. So and then hold your lips in place. Raise your cheeks and look down with your eyelids droop. So with this, your face will look like you are in a sad mood. So look, try these. So okay, then yeah, it's happiness. Happiness can't be faked. So these are two persons. This person, these are two images of a single person. So this is the person left is doing a fake smile, and but the person in the right is doing uh, is really being really smiling. So smiling involves two muscles that that can't be faked. So there are, and we can create some frustration or another micro expressions. These micro expressions can be used when we can notice the opposite person's reaction when you're telling or having a conversation. This can be used for the social engineering. So then, so yeah, human buffer overflow. Someone can read this if possible. So human buffer overflow. This is You have to read the colors, not the letters. Anyone there can read? Anyone try to read it?
Oh, can you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yeah. So
Black.
not really. You have to read the colors, not the sentence.
Oh, okay. Green.
You have to read the like green, red, blue.
Yeah, sure.
Yellow.
I will read it.
Okay.
Green.
Yeah.
Yellow. Red.
No, green and next it's a red.
Oh, telling me horizontal order, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Green, red, blue,
Okay.
yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green.
So now faster.
Oh my God.
Green and faster.
Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green.
Much faster.
Oh my God. Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, green.
And
Is
repeat
this
that
enough? Oh my.
with more speed.
Okay.
Don't stop.
Okay. Green, red, blue, yellow, blue, black, red, blue, red, blue,
Okay.
green, black, red, yellow, green, blue, black, blue, red, orange. This is my feeder.
You did it last. It's a green.
Okay.
So this is how you can exploit your mind. Your mind basically tries to read the words, not the colors. So
Yeah.
this is, what a human buffer overflow is. You have a certain information. If you are giving more than that information, you will be exploited. Your mind is exploited. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Then so NLP, so neuro linguistic programming. So what's this? It's how a human thinks. This is how basically a human thinks, and we can manipulate someone by using correct payloads. Payloads means some words that can be used to trigger them, or something like triggering them, and we can structure the statements. It means like we have to use the correct sentence. So like if you are going to interrogate, you have to use questions and like that. So that's how neurolinguistic programming works. And next, so there is a difference, and here is the difference between interview and an interrogation. So what interview is basically when a subject talks to you and you listen. So it is very soft in nature, and you can gather information, and this is before in an investigation. So this is an interview. So what is an interrogation? Interrogation is about you talk to the subject about the statement he had given before, and it's hard in nature. Sometimes it may be rude, and if you reveal some information, you can get some details. and this is the final questioning session, sir. After in the interview only, there's an interrogation happens, sir. So this is the difference between interview and interrogation. So we can use these skills to do social engineering. So we have to ask if you want to ask some questions to them, you can do as an interview or interrogation. Sometimes you want to gather some information, some low level information, you can interview them and get that. So if you are official, want to investigate something, you can do interrogation to get the answers. So okay, then the exploitation part. So what we have to do in the exploitation part is we have to set a clear goal, like what we have to extract from them. If you are going to attack a computer's network which is located in a company, we have to get past the watchman. So first step is getting next to the watchman. So how to get past the watchman? We have to be there dressed up as an employee working there, and we can print some ID cards like that, and we can go past the watchman like this, and then we have to go to the network room. So how we can reach the network room? So asking the receptionist about looking like an IT support guy. You can you can ask the receptionist to look for the IT room, network data center, and you can go there and take the access to the network. So you have to be clear about what you are going to be achieved, and after achieving the goal, verify that you got the required information and get the job done. So after exploitation, we have to exit. So we have to close the relationship between them. So if you have gone into the network and then want to go back, you have to tell them what you have did. So you have to tell the receptionist that you are did this and it is not working, or something like that, and then exit. So we have to cover the tracks. So we can cover the logs, or if the company has a camera, security camera, then we can delete the footages from the network, and then the part is don't get caught. If you are caught, then the steps you have done before are waste. You have done that. It's a waste of time. So don't get caught. And okay, then we are now going to discuss about the attack vectors. So there are four major attack vectors, like phishing, smishing, and impersonation. So phishing is about sending mails. Mails can be a group of mails, or targeting as some person, or and then wishing. Wishing is voice voice calls, making voice calls, and getting information like um, uh, a bank officer, or something like a government official or something like that. And then smishing is about SMS. So it is about SMS campaign, and getting some links like data entry jobs, or something you are searching for. And then impersonation is pretexting as another person. That means you are impersonate you are being that person. You are misusing his identity. That's it. And then phishing, or phishing is based on current events. So if something is happening in your city, then the mail will be regarding the current event happening in that. And maybe some charity mails, like a donation for a child, or something like that, or from government. Government is asking 3,000 for you to renew your license or Aadhaar card or something like that. So, and then financial. So asking for some financial support, like the phishing mails will be constructed like that. And then wishing is from a support systems. So tech support is asking for some details, like that. They will ask for some details about your mobile or something like that, for that. So, and then a bank employee, someone calling from a bank to ask your card number and CVV digits and OTP for that can be used for some transactions. And then smishing is mainly about financial institutions. I mean, institutions is maybe asking for some support, or job related, like data entry, or if you are searching for some jobs, like that. The mails, sorry, SMS is sent. So okay, so we are now going to test phishing. So how phishing is really done, how it looks like. So we are going to create a phishing page and get some data. So okay. So this is a tool we are going to use for phishing. This is so here are some major applications, like Facebook, Instagram, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, PayPal. So okay, there are LinkedIn and other stuff. So we are going with the Instagram now. So okay, it's a login page. There is an auto follower login page. So if you go to this, there will be ad like you will get followers, and we can get 1,000 followers, and blue badge verified page. So okay, now we are going with the normal login page. So this is for a local host, or you want to host in the web. So I am going with the local host. So okay. So this looks like an Instagram official page. So and the person using this will will not be able to define about that page. Some phishing page, the phishing page can be identified by checking the URL. Now we are hosting it in a local host, so we can do that. So here we are. Okay, so I'm just giving something random. So okay, yeah, it goes, and this is not a password really, but there it goes. So there because this I have already logged in, so that redirects. So here is the account name and password. I that is collected here. The IP is 120 because it is in local host. It is showing a random IP. This will show some original IP if you're hosted in a web or something else. Okay. Okay, then yeah. Okay, this is a practical example of how you go into a company network. So I have told before, you have to gather information about the company, so you can get their ID cards and some like that by using some employee maybe posting something on Facebook or Instagram with the ID card. So you can design an ID card like that, and using the color tags and dressing and check their dressing sense, how they are dressed up, and how they enter, and how they go further. So this is the first step of planning, and then first step of gathering information, and then after gathering all information, we have to plan what you are exactly going to do. So we have to plan uh, walking in and then going there, and like that. So steps you are going to do uh, uh, to achieve the target. So and then after planning, we have to execute the plan correctly. And if the plan fails, you have to have a backup plan. Okay, well after if the main plan failed, you have to have a backup plan that can be executed. So after planning, then we have to cover the tracks. If you haven't covered the tracks, there is a much chance of getting caught. So you have to cover the tracks, and then you have to clear the footages and logs if present. Yeah. Then, okay, so these are our most used tools for social engineering. So there is a lock pick, camera, recorders, and GPS tracker. So why we use lock picks? So if you're doing red teaming, there may be a chance of entering into some places that have doors inside the company. So you can't get the key. So you can have some lock picks and pick that lock and then go further. So this can't be done illegally. So don't use lock picks for illegally. And then we can have some cameras. There are cameras maybe like button chip cameras or pen cameras or anything like that. And then recorders, some audio recorders like some mic or some uh, some mic like pen recorder or something like that. So and a GPS tracker. If you want to know where the victim is going, the target is going, you have to use a GPS tracker to get the target. So this can be done only if you have permissions. If you are not having permissions, you can't do that also. So okay, then this is online tools for social engineering. So when setting up an exploit, there is a metasploit for exploiting the docs something. Well, if you use a social engineering toolkit tool, then it will ask for metasploit for exploiting the target. So you can use metasploit, and there is a Z fisher which we have looked for now, and a caller ID spoofer. We can't disclose our personal numbers, so we can spoof our call ID, and we can make calls. And Maltigo is a tool for collecting gathering information. So it's basically an OSINT tool. So and social engineering toolkit. This is what I discussed before. It was about constructing PDFs and something malicious PDFs and constructing mails that have template. So you can use that and exploit it. So and common user profile, password profile. It has some basically used passwords. You can construct passwords from the given information. If you have some details like his father name, mother name, and something, you can enter the details and get some the combined list of passwords. And how you can prevent from social engineering. So if you are going to be, if you think you are going to be a victim, you can prevent by from social engineering. You have, if you are going to click on a website, think that that if that link is redirecting to the correct or something like that. Research the sources. So if you are there is some websites online that we can search for the link is um, a real one or a fake one, or is this that can be trusted or something like that, and identify the fake. So you have to identify the fake websites. So if a phishing mail is sent like instagram.com, then you have to check that URL. So instagram.com, so there is a difference, so check that. Never trust anything on social media. Everything posted on social media is not safe. So you have to research the sources. If that is from correct sources, you can trust it. Otherwise, don't trust that. So don't download anything from unknown sources. If you are downloading something from an some null websites or something like that, you will be exploited then. So okay, then this is how we can prevent our loss. And some of the laws. So you can, there is a laws that you have to be followed. Never intimate as a government official. If you are making you are impersonating as a government official, you can be jailed. So don't use it for making scams. Scam. If you are doing something like scams, you will be get caught easily. Not quickly, like, but sometimes there is a high chance of getting hurt. So don't make it first scams. So now, okay, this is all. You can ask some questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. Anyone?
Any other real-time impact, like any scenarios
Sorry?
you have already known, case studies like that?
Yeah, there are some case studies where like in Kevin Mitnick's on. So that's a good one from the Art of Deception book. So he had done something to collect from the bank. He got information from the bank. That are some important case studies. We can look for that. We can Google that. Yeah, I'll make that. Wait. Uh, so yeah, this is one. Yeah. Yeah, this one I guess. Oh, this is another one. So here he used a driver license. He used a target driver license and gained some personal information, calling as an someone from an investigator or a police, and then getting information from the RTO. Like that, he had done that. So this is one of his case studies. I don't have the full one. So you can look that in case study in Kevin Mitnick's Art of Deception book. So
Bro, I have one question. Like, what are the legal constraints of like doing social engineering? Because you cannot do just like that, right?
yeah, you cannot do social engineering if you are not permitted. So if you are redeeming something, some organization, you can have permissions from them, like legal agreement if required. So we can get the agreement signed, and then you can do social engineering. If you are not a legal person, you cannot do that. If you are doing something on a random person, you there is, if the person filed a case on you, you will be put behind the boss if the case is more I mean involves more privacy issues like that.